Today is March 15th of the year 2001. I'm Karen Herman with the Archive of American Television. It is my great pleasure to be interviewing Beatrice Arthur at her home in Brentwood, California. We'd like to take up some time and talk about your early years and influences. And our first question is, what was your name at birth?
You really want to know? It wasn't Beatrice. It was Bernice. I was born Bernice Franco. The Arthur was from a former marriage. I changed the Bernice almost as soon as I heard it. I loved to be called B instead of Bernice because where I lived, first of all, they called it Bernice, and a lot of boys were named Bernice or Bernice. So I preferred being called B, and then I thought, well, hell, Beatrice sounds so lovely on a marquee. That's how it all started.
Now, when did you have the last name of Arthur? When did that?
When a first marriage that was sort of like in the late 40s.
Had you ever performed under the Franco name before that?
No, because I started dramatic school at the time that I was married, and so that I continued using the name even after we split because I was trying to, get a foothold in the theater.
Let's go back a little further first and ask, when were you born?
That's for me to know and you to find out. But let's put it this way, I am one of your oldest, truly. I mean, I started dramatic school in 1947. So, you'll know it. So that when Maude came along, which was my entry to stardom, I was already middle-aged.
Where were you born?
Actually, I was born in New York City, but it was during the Depression, and the family moved to a very small town on the eastern shore of Maryland.
Is that where you grew up?
Yes.
What was your father's name?
Philip.
What did he do?
We had they had a shop, a woman's clothing shop.
By that you mean with your mother?
Pardon?
With your mother?
Yes.
What was her name?
Rebecca.
Do you have any sisters or brothers?
I have a sister, Kay, who lives in Montreal.
Talk a little bit about growing up. Were you interested at all in theater?
Always, always.
Do you have a first
I used to do Mae West imitations, and I wanted to be a big band singer. I really wanted to be a very small blonde starlet, sort of like a Betty Grable and some June Allison. I thought she was, wonderful. I wanted to be a starlet, a musical comedy starlet. I refused to believe that I was 5'9" and a half in my stocking feet,
Were you tall as a child, too?
Oh, God, yes. I don't think I've grown since I was 12.
And what were your hobbies when you were growing up?
Doing Mae West imitations.